What's up, guys? We're gonna 𝗩𝗦𝗧𝗘𝗘. Today I'll be showing you guys how to make some nice synth melodies. If you do end up enjoying the video, make sure you do hit that sub button and make sure you turn post notifications on so you don't miss a video. Let's hop into it. All right, so let's go ahead and start our melody. So this is the sound that we have. It's just a custom sound, okay? Probably should turn it up a bit so you can hear it. So I'm gonna default to my F sharp minor. It's my favorite key and it's just easier for me to make melodies that way. 140 BPM, you can kind of change that as we go. So let's go in here and pretty much I'm gonna do a little bit of explaining just because I want you to be able to just make your own stuff without having to like watch videos and stuff. So I'm gonna just do some quick explaining. So on the root, which is F sharp, there's three ways you can kind of go. So you can go upward to make a chord, and if you know how to make a chord, you skip every note within the scale. Within the scale means all the white lines back here. So this could be one bass line, and then you could go backward. And then sometimes what I like to do is I go both ways. So we make a dyad up and then make a dyad backwards. And then if you move these over, however you like it, you can get a bass line. Okay, and then how do you know what other notes to use? Well, if you look within the chord, you can use any of these notes because they're all in harmony. So I'm gonna use, let's use this. And then you just pretty much just spread them out. Right, remember our rule, we can use all the notes within here. So we can just use this C. Right, and your bass line is pretty much just a, I guess, a long melody, right? Just something that goes across the bars, right? So I guess we can stop it there since I did some explaining, and then we can just build our chords in the next part. All right, so now that we have our bass line, you could just simply do this, right? And this is perfectly fine. You could do this and then just change some stuff around. But I just want to show something slightly different. And then I just want you to be able to make your own chords and stuff that are kind of unique, right? So I'm gonna pull these down. And then what we can do is if we take this chord, right now, here's the way you can do it. You can take this chord and pretty much you can pull this middle note up and then pull these up like this. And then what you can do is take this leading note, or you can just whatever note is the third note in your chord from bottom to the top, right? You can take this, okay, and copy it again. And then from here, you can just build your chord out and you can get some nice chords that way. Okay, and it's just a different way to do it. Obviously, you could probably just, you know, put it down there yourself, but there's just some other ways to get there. I actually like this chord, so I'm gonna keep it. Over here, this is getting a little messy to mess with. All right, so over here, let's see. Let me get the timing right. Okay, so I'm gonna do something like this. Wait, actually, let's pull this up. Do something like this. Let's see what that sounds like. Okay, I think that's cool. You don't have to do that. But like I said, I'm just trying to show some different ways you can just get some easy stuff down. Obviously, you could just do this, right? Like, you could just literally do that and that will probably sound just as good. All right. So that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and get this done. So I'm gonna pull this up. Let's just go ahead and we can just do the basics. Just kind of be basic with these. I think we did enough already. I kind of like this one. All right, so that is our chord progression. Let's listen. Okay, I like that personally. So whatever you have, what we're gonna do now is pretty much animate this and make a melody out of it. Okay, so now we're gonna actually make this into a melody now. So here we have our chords. So pretty much we're just gonna animate some of these notes, you know, shorten them up and just give them some rhythm. And I think we can do something like this. Just so we have a little bit more notes to mess with, just so we get some practice. Let's you can do whatever you want here. If you want to be super basic and you want to do something like this, you can do that. Okay, whatever you like personally. Let's see. Let's take. I hope this isn't too hard to hear. And let's take this note and bounce it up into this one like that. So it's the same kind of vibe, right? We're returning back to this note. Let me slide this back. Okay, and then let's we're just kind of getting that bounce in there. Let's see here. Let's bounce from this note back to this one like that. Shift D to make these shorter. Okay. And then let's take this, pull it over here. All right, I think that sounds pretty good. I should have copied the melody over. I'll just have to redo the chord so we have a second part, but that is our melody. I'll play it one last time. Okay, that is the melody. So I'll go ahead and turn this side into chords, and then we can kind of make a little counter. All right, so here is our second sound. Okay. So we're just gonna use this to fill in the gaps for like a counter. So what we can do is just take this first chord, okay, paste it in. I'm gonna shift D, and then we can just use some of these notes to mess around with for like a melody, okay? Make sure y'all can see this. I usually offset these. Okay, we can start here. And now we can just kind of shift stuff around and see what we like. Maybe shift these over. Okay. I kind of like. All right, and then over here at the end, because what I'm trying to do real quick is I'm trying to fill in this gap here with a different melody. Okay, that's pretty much what I'm trying to do. So just filling in the gaps, and we could just take this. Okay, and then we just copy it over. We don't gotta use variation. We gotta spend enough time on the melody, and I think honestly we can just copy this down. I don't know what I want to use this for, but let's just pull this down an octave, and let's just listen to the whole melody here so we can start on the beats. All right, doesn't sound bad. So now we can go ahead and do our 808 and then our drums. All right, so now we're gonna do our 808, and this is super easy. We have a really defined bass line, so this should be super easy. So we're gonna copy it, shift D, turn this velocity all the way up. Probably somewhere right there. And then just add a few 808s in there. I'm gonna just throw this on. All right, simple enough. That is the 808. Let's go ahead and throw the drums in. All right, so finally we're going to do the drums. This could be super simple if you want it to be. I'm gonna just place things. I'm gonna try to do everything real time, but if it takes too long, then of course I'll speed up a bit, but I'm gonna try to at least keep everything in here. Copy this down. And I kind of wanted to like stop and go, kind of like the vibe. See if we can do like a little. And then I'm gonna just hit this right click right here, set to next bar, set to next bar. And I'm gonna have to do this one manually. 32. Honestly, I could just do the rest, whatever. Just so it's a little quicker. And then this one I'm gonna do at 64, so it doesn't kind of spam. Kind of want this to be a little smoother. There we go. All right, so those are the drums. I think that is fine. So let's go ahead and just play the whole thing, and then this is like our outro beat. All right, and that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.